What's up, guys? I'm Insidious, and this is the Vandy Vape Mesh RTA 24. Mesh 24 RTA. 24 mesh. I don't know how they worded it, but I have the case here somewhere, and as you can probably tell from the title, I have issues with this, and if you're having the same issues, I'm going to show you how you can fix it. But please just be careful and do so carefully. Yeah. So I got this. I've had it. Been using it for a little bit over a week. And when I first got it, the first thing I noticed is the airflow on it sucked. It wasn't that it didn't have airflow. It had airflow. It just wasn't. I'm used to using like I had the Vandy Vape Pyro, and I run it wide open. Just about everything I use, I run it wide open. And this was like breathing through two straws. It just wasn't, the airflow wasn't there. I don't think it's that way with all of them, but I think some of them. And I actually expected a little bit better from Vandy Vape. But overall, it's not a bad RTA, or does it matter? RTA. It's not a bad RTA. It's just got its issues, and I'm going to show you if you're having problems how you can fix those issues, and I'll also show you some of the stuff that came with this if you're thinking about buying it. And I know I look ridiculous. I don't care. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what this comes with. Let me take it open. I've already had everything out of here, so this is the glass that came installed on it. It's just a regular glass tank. And I was going to see if I could tell how many milliliters it was, but it doesn't say there. But it came with a bubble tank. So I went ahead and put that on there just to get some more e-juice in there, not have to fill it up all the time. I'm going to take his hat off because... not because I would look ridiculous, because I look ridiculous without a hat, so it's just because I'm hot. So I like the drip tips that come with it. It come with the Ultem Drip Tip and a Drip Doc over there. Yeah, right there. And the Ultem, which I've never... me, hello? Focus on me? No? So I've never actually heard of a Drip Doc before. It's a Delrin Drip Doc, triple D. So, but I like the Resin Drip Tip that come on it. I like it probably the most out of all of them. Even though I haven't tried the Ultem, I've tried it on other stuff. I know what it's like. So, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and the grub screws that came on this were tight. They were tight. I almost thought that I was going to strip them out with my screwdriver that they sent with it. I thought I was going to strip out the grub screws because it was so tight. And they're just crappy screws. They're just crappy grub screws. I would rather them use like the Allen. I mean, they didn't even send good ones with it, like replacement good ones. They're just, hey, here's some more crappy screws. So I mean, and you got your O-rings and all the other stuff in that little plastic right there. It's also got some instructions, which I will now read you. I'm just kidding, I won't read you. But it's got them in English, French, German, and Danish, if that matters. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the tank and the problems with the airflow that I'm having, and show you how you can fix it. Okay, so before I break this down, I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can refill it, because it is pretty cool. Rather than, I know it's been done before, but you just slide the there's a little indicator on it here somewhere. Oh, right there. You just slide it up and you refill it right there. And if you use glass, the problem that I was having is that the juice around the glass will go down inside that middle part, and it will gurgle and spit back and everything else. Juice will go down in there just from the outside of the dripper. So the best thing to use is unicorn bottle. It's just a lot easier to get it in there without making a mess, without getting so much spit back in it. And the when you wick it, it's a little tricky too. It takes a little bit of, I don't know, maybe somebody can get it right off the bat, but I can't. I'll go ahead and show you guys. That's the wicking and the mesh. It's got 2 plates on there with 2 grub screws on each plate, and that's what holds your mesh in there. When you put the cotton down in there, you need to make sure that it is not around this outside lip. It's not on top of it, because that will affect your airflow. And you also want to make sure that it completely goes all the way around, because if not, it will let juice in these slots here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it right there. Okay. It will let juice in those slots, so you want to make sure you've got all those slots covered, so it doesn't get down in the bottom and gurgle and spit back. Now, the problem with the airflow that I was having, and well, also this ring right here keeps coming off, and that's fine though, not that big of a deal. But if you look down in here, I can open this airflow all the way. But it doesn't matter, because the only air that's going to come in is around that barrel on the inside, around that enclosure. That's the only airflow that you're going to get. And when I was looking at mine, it was actually on one side, it was closed more than it was the other. So you can see on this side right here that it's a little bent, because I went in with a screwdriver and bent it and to open it up some more so that it could get some more airflow in there. And it did help tremendously with getting more airflow in there. It's like the chamber here is off center or something. I'm not really sure what Vandy Vape did there. It's hard to say, but one side was open and the other side was a smaller opening. So that's what I did. I took a little screwdriver, and you got to be careful bending it. So I mean, do so at your own risk. Yeah, I'm not going to be liable if you get in there and pry with a screwdriver and send glass flying all over your house. I'm just not going to be responsible for that. But you want to be careful, and you want to make sure that you don't bend it too far, because you can. I think it is possible for you to bend it too far, and it'll make contact with these posts, and that would short your atomizer out, so that wouldn't be good. But in order to open the airflow, that's what you got to do. And it kind of sucks spending. I spent $32 on this, and I had to. You shouldn't have to mess with anything, but I guess sometimes that's just the way things go. So anyways, that's what you're going to do to get your airflow a little more open. Just carefully bend that to where it's more open going around it. And as far as the wicking goes in this, I swear it's just, I don't know. You see how it gets there on top? Now, actually, it's almost like these posts are burning it too. So I don't really know exactly what they was thinking with this design. I mean, it does a job. It just doesn't do it as good as I thought it was going to. So it's a little disappointing, but I guess that's just the way it goes. So anyways, let me go ahead and dump some e-juice in my lap. So that'd be cool. This thing does, however, have some good things about it. No matter what I've done, I can leave it like that. That's no big deal. It only it don't leak. Now, if you don't have your cotton covering the bottom really well, it will leak like this. But as you can see, it's not going to leak. So I had it in my pocket, laid down, went to airplane upside down for 6.5 hours. I didn't do that. I'm lying. Don't believe everything I say. But this thing doesn't leak, except for the juice that I got around the side of the tank while I was messing with it, putting it back together. But that is one plus to it, and I do like the coils, the mesh coil, although I can't notice that much difference between that and using, you know, a Clapton or anything like that, other than the fact that I don't have to make these. I just cut out a little strip of that, and it comes with 4, but I went ahead and got 2 of these, this is 5 foot, but you're only going to use half of it, so actually you get 10 foot if you're using this. I don't know about other mesh designs, how wide the mesh is on it, but let me show that right there. Yeah, it's supposed to be 5 foot, but you can get 10 out of that. And so anyways, that's it. That's all there is to it. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you don't mind, leave a like, a dislike, nasty comment. I don't care. Whatever you gotta do. See you guys.